I'm a genius. Ugh. Between two ferns. Except these are not ferns, these are trees. Well, first of all, it's a stupid location for a disabled bay. Welcome to another week of wheelchair adventures. This time it's going to be how to wheelchair outside edition. Yay! I can't wait to go outside. If you're going out for a couple of hours, not as an influencer, that I obviously am, as a disabled person, wheelchair person, it's better to be prepared. And what I mean by that is just take the backpack with you, just in case if you will land in a shop by accident, buying stuff that you don't need. How else can you carry things, right? A power bank is, as you may imagine, you will not have access to most of the places you will be seeing around. So in most cases, you won't be able to charge your phone, nor use the toilet. You will have to do an active research for it, for an accessible restaurant to charge your phone, or for an accessible toilet to use the toilet, obviously. Another thing, wet wipes. Yeah, you will need those if you're going out for a couple of hours. Your hands might get dirty, right? And in order to find a restaurant with an accessible toilet, you would have to do a research. But instead, grab yourself a wet wipes and you're free to go. If you care about the environment, get yourself a wooden wet wipes or a paper ones, I don't know. And if you care about the price, like I am, just get yourself the cheapest wet wipes ever. A hand cream. This one's tricky. First of all, you need one that works, right? Second of all, you need one that doesn't leave that oily film or whatever it's called. As a wheelchair person, you can't have that on your hands. Otherwise, you will lose the grip, right? And you need that grip to move around. I was thinking about, walking people analogy somehow, but nothing comes to my mind, sadly. So I got my backpack with me, full of influencers equipment, all those stands, cables, gimbals, microphones as well. So I'm fully prepared to show you how is it to go around on a wheelchair. I've asked Reddit, where shall I go for the best effect, or the worst curbs, for the worst footpaths, sidewalks. So I got a list on me, and I guess it's time to go. No, I'm just messing with you. I can't be carrying this one in my hand and move straight, right? I'll just wear it. I just realized one thing while I'm wearing those. When it comes to wheelchair outfit, you can't leave it like that, right? I have to zip it, otherwise it will just get ripped, so yeah, it has to be zipped. Zipped? It actually gives me an idea for an episode about outfits when you're dressed as a wheelchair person, as I am right now. Adventure time, yes. If the noises, I think I'm on a battlefield. I'll just use the bike lane. God forbid me using this one. So that's the spot I found by myself. I hope the wind isn't really disturbing. But the main problem isn't really with this one, even though the sidewalk is kind of a bumpy. So from here, basically, I can go straight left, but I need to go right. And I really need to go right, because I've parked my car there, at the very end, in the corner of this video probably, but there is no sidewalk. And it's not that I'm trying to find an issue, because I really live that way. I could get off the tram or bus right in here and head my way 500 meters that way, 700 meters that way, or 100 meters this way. The choice is obvious. Definitely not dropping to the right, gotta use the street. But I do have an equipment to record it for you with a POV of wheelchair. There are like 5 cars behind me already. Here's a Reddit find. I have to admit, quite interesting. Tons of roots coming from the ground. Jesus. Ugh. 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 Jesus. Oh, oh my God. Good. Fuck you, Reddit. Oh. I should have taken some trekking shoes. or whatever it's called when you go to the mountains. And trekking tires. So I've been here yesterday. I've made that POV all over the place, wheelchair POV. And when I returned home, I couldn't really see any of those, potholes, curbs and stuff. So I'll try different angles now and I'll make it better. Oh. Two rounds on the dusty area in here were enough to make my hands look like this. I decided to take you here for two reasons. First one, this is a lovely place, isn't it? I'm actually here for this. We are here for this one. Brand new slab. A bit of a cobblestone, or whatever it is. An old slab. Brand new path of level 1. An old cobblestone of level 3. The most dangerous one. So what I have in here, it's a phone mount. Probably for, I don't know, if it's for sports. What is it for? I'll make a lovely POV out of it. Let me show you with my other phone. Yes, so I'll just mount it like here, maybe in here. It won't fit. I wanted to put it as low as I can. This one's max, I believe. Yes. I'm a genius. No, I'm not. I need this phone, actually. This is actually genius. Yes. So that's an old slab. That's a brand new one. Lovely. Efficient. Piece of cake. I love it. That's kinda new. Cobblestone. Nothing special. Oh my god, it's lovely. But here's level 3. Can't even speed up in here. Oh, I'm doing it in the name of views. Hope you enjoy it. Like and subscribe. Oh my god. It just stops. The wheelchair stops immediately. And thanks to Isaac Newton, I am not stopping at all. My fail is inevitable. Let's try it with a different perspective now. Oh, it's worse than previously. My legs are falling everywhere. Alright, this will do. I'm not sacrificing myself anymore for the views. A public restroom. Lovely. I need to use the toilet. Nope, I'm not gonna use the toilet. Nope, not really. Yeah, I'm not buying flowers either. Gonna get Asian either. No spa for me. Maybe a coffee then. Yeah, this is actually a lovely area. What a lovely view, is it not? Reminds me a famous movie with Zach Galifianakis and Zach Galifianakis, whatever. Between two ferns, except these are not ferns, these are trees. What kind of? I don't know. Another Scientologist. So, can you see the tram stopping there? I wanted to get there because I've parked my car that way by the cathedral, but the only way to get to this tram is through here. Obviously, no elevator, no escalator, not even a ramp. And what Google says is I could go that way, 800 meters, return 800 meters as well, then go that way, another 800 meters, and then return, still 800 meters. So that's a no for me. I wanted to be a professional journalist, you know, doing my research, but it's not happening. I'm gonna get an Uber. No. Nope. Oh dear Lord. Why? Why am I doing this to myself? Oh, a riverside. How lovely. I wonder how far away the nearest ramp is. Let's Google that. So, the nearest ramp is 3 kilometers this way, or 2.5 kilometers this way. And it's on the other side of the river. Well, first of all, it's a stupid location for a disabled bay. You're opening the door right on the street. But from the other hand, it can be smarter than I think, because, just hear me out, you're going out with like a medium disability level, then a car hits you, you're landing on a wheelchair, and there you go, free benefits for the rest of your life. I'm not here to brag about parking spots, I'm here for this, the blue thingy. Just wanted to check, what is it for? And if I can get there, why am I doing this to myself? I'm really glad I've made that effort. It's definitely worth it for the views. So I messed up really bad. Basically, I gotta go on the other side of this road. The issue is, there is no crossing. I mean, there is one. Almost a kilometer this way and almost a kilometer that way. Or the underground. These are the choices that I have right now. Stairs, painful but efficient. Ramp starts there, goes here, somewhere, to the tram lane. So I'm getting on this side, going one stop that direction, crossing the road on a zebra, returning here, and using the ramp on the other side to get on the other side of the road. It's actually my only option right now. Whee! I need a cameraman. I don't want to return for the phone every time I'm going down. There is no crossing in here, so yeah, I gotta use the tram. I made it! Just 20 minutes to cross the road. Lovely. Now it's time to climb the ramp. And it seems like it's another 400 meters of the ramp. Seems like I've messed up again. I am on the other side of the road. Sadly, I started there and I ended up in here, and I wanted to be there. I used the ramp too early, and the reason is, when I pinned the location on the Google Maps, my fat finger placed it on this side of the road instead of the other. So I'm literally crossing the road for 25 minutes already, and I need to use another half of a kilometer ramp. It's not half of a kilometer, it's probably like 300 meters. Use the tunnel under the road, and then use a ramp on the other side of the road. Jesus, I deserve Pulitzer for this research. Is there a YouTube Pulitzer? So I finally made it. My journey started on the other side of the road. I went down, I took the tram south, then I've changed the tram to another one. I've returned, I messed and landed on the other side. But finally, here I am on this side, just 30 minutes. Yes, lovely. And to think I wanted to avoid like 20-minute journey that way or 20-minute journey that way. Is that even a choice? A choice it is. I should be definitely rewarded somehow for the magnificent journalistic research that I just did. Just bear in mind that I'm not here to show you how beautiful this city is, because it actually is beautiful. Things that I'm showing you on a video are not happening very often. So if you just keep that in mind, if you're disabled, do visit this city, do visit every other city in the world, as they're all the same, beautiful and shitty at the same time. And I'm just showing you the shit part. I almost forgot I have to do another 1 kilometer of ramps and underground passages to return to my car. I really deserve a Pulitzer. Is it for writers only? I wrote the script for this episode. That should count. So I'm going back home. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to send me money. As you've noticed, it is imperative for a disabled person to have a cameraman, driver, and a car. Make it 2 actually. So, see you next week. I'm just kidding. I need my camera back.